welcome to elimination. This is another method when you're dealing with systems of equations in order to try to get one variable by itself first and then plug it back in and get the other one. So the idea here is that we want to add the two equations together and make one of the variables or the other variable equal to 0. So in this problem, if you look, the x's, if I add these together, I would get 4x. They aren't ready to make 0, but the y's are ready to make 0. So if I add these two equations together right now, 3x plus 1x is 4x. Negative 2y plus 2y makes 0. So these just cancel. And then 9 plus 11 is 20. So I need one of the variables to have the same numbers but opposite signs. So positive 2y, negative 2y, so that they add to 0. Sometimes I might have to multiply the whole equation by something. This one I didn't because it was already set up to eliminate. Now from here, I added the two equations. I'll solve for one variable. Aha, I have only x's now. So let's get x by itself. I'll just divide by 4, and that gives me x equals 5. Last step, plug it back in to solve the other variable. I could go into either one of these equations. I'll go into this one. 3 times, now I know x is 5, minus 2y equals 9. So that's 15 minus 2y equals 9. Minus 15 minus 15, that's negative 6. So dividing y equals 3. And I always write it as an ordered pair, x first and then y. So my answer is 5, 3. Okay? There's the first example. Second example, I'll scroll down here a little bit. Oops, it's on my next one here. This one, the x's aren't going to make 0. That's going to make 5x. The y's aren't going to make 0. That's going to make 7y. I need these numbers to be the same numbers with opposite signs. So what I'm going to need to do here is what it says, and I have to multiply the whole equation by something. So let's say I wanted to make the x's match up. Well, I could make 3 and 2 both into 6's. If I multiply this one by 2 and I multiply this one by 3, that would be 6 and 6. But I want one of them to be negative. So I need to pick one of these equations to make negative. Let's just do this one. Either way will work. So if I multiply this whole equation by 2, that would change this to be 6x plus 8y plus or equals 20. And if I multiply this whole equation by negative 3, now I have negative 6x minus 9y equals negative 24. And I have what I want now because really what I was after is this, positive 6x and negative 6x. Now they're all ready that when I add the two equations, this makes 0. These guys are eliminated. And what I have left is 8 minus 9, which is negative 1, and 20 minus 24, which is negative 4. So dividing, y equals 4. Good. Now I need to plug it back in. I could go here, or here, or here, or here. Any of those would be fine. I'm just going to pick this one. 2x plus 3 times, I know what y is now, it is 4. So 2x plus 12 equals 8. Minus the 12s. I get negative 4, negative 2. And I write it as an xy coordinate. Negative 2, 4. Okay? So this is one where I had to multiply the equations by different things. I could have also chosen, if I wanted to, I could have said, let's make the y's match up. Let's multiply this equation by, let's say, negative 3 to make that negative 12, and this one by positive 4 to make it positive 12. That would have also worked. There's lots of choices in this, as long as you make one of the variables match up. Okay, example 3, I'd like you to try on your own, see if you can do it. So if you're watching the video, please pause the video, and then when you're ready, hit play. And we play. Here we go. I can either make the x's match up or the y's match up, so we could choose either one. What do you want, x or y? X, okay, we hear x. So now you're on film. I got you. Let's go -2 here to make that -10. Oh, actually, no. If I just go, they're already different signs. So if I just go 2 and 5, that would make this one +10 and this -10, and I would be set. So if I multiply this whole thing by 2, I'd get 10x minus 4y equals 26. If I multiply this whole thing by 5, I get -10x plus 15y equals -70. Now I have what I want because my x's are ready to be eliminated. Those make 0. Same signs, opposite numbers. Or same numbers, opposite signs. When I add these together, that gives me 11y. And if I add these together, that gives me, let's see, 44. -44. So now if I divide by 11, y equals -4. And now I need to plug it back in someplace, anywhere in for y. Let's go there. -2x plus 3 times what y is, which we know now is -4. So this is -2x minus 12 equals -14. Let's add the 12. -2, -2x, x equals 1. So my answer now is 1, -4. This is called the elimination method. Hope it helps you to watch the video. Have a great day.